Hey guys, this is Sergeant Merrill, and we're back to PlanetSide 2 to show how easy it is to jump right into a fight and enjoy some of the crazy large-scale battles. Hey guys, what's going on? We're back to PlanetSide 2, and in this video, I just want to jump right into the action. I want to show how approachable this game can be, because I think it's intimidating for a lot of people, and they think, oh, I don't know what's going on the map, I don't know which fight I want to get into, I don't know what I want to, I just want to play. So that's what we're going to do here. We're just going to play, and we're going to do it in the easiest way that the game provides for you. The class that we're going to choose for this time is going to be Heavy Assault. At least that's how we're going to start out, because I have no idea what I'm getting myself into, and this is kind of like a good all-arounder class. And then we're going to sit here and we're going to press I. Right here from the warp gate. And this is going to put us in instant action. This is, you don't even need to look at the map. It's going to just throw you into a fight. No need to know what's going on. You just start playing. Now there's some drawbacks to this. Like I said in the last video, it's good to look at the map and kind of figure out which particular fight you specifically want to get into, because the drawback here is I don't know what to expect. Looks like we're in a fight over Xenotech Labs. These can usually get pretty good. And I think I was dropped behind enemy lines. That doesn't happen all that often, but we're going to try and take advantage of it. We're going to get here on Alpha, try and pull attention away from the front line, maybe give some breathing room for our guys up there. This probably won't last long. I'm definitely stirring a hornet's nest by doing this, and I'm just one heavy assault. Looks like the cap already stopped, so they got somebody that's really paying attention. There he is. We still get the cap. That's not gonna last long. Like I said, this is stirring a hornet's nest, but we're gonna do as much damage as we possibly can behind enemy lines before joining our guys up there on the front line. I mean, the heavy assault, it's a good class. You know, you get your heavy machine gun, you get your shields that you'll see me pop up when I get into an engagement, and you get this really good rocket launcher. This is the Decimator, the better dumbfire rocket. There's some, oh shit! The shields didn't say it was there. Oh man, I was hoping to make that last just a little bit longer. Well, we did get a little bit of an assist on that turret kill. So let's see what's going on here. Alright, so we got a Alpha that got taken back. And there's our Sunday right around the side of this mountain with our armor column. So we're going to do our frontline class. That's right, gentlemen. The Max. Only we're not going to do the scatter cannon this time. I'm actually going to pick up these Ravens, put up a shield, and let's equip that. The Ravens are pretty good. This is definitely an anti-armor setup. Now I've said in previous videos that armor is the Max's worst enemy, but if you're on the front line and you're not so much of a target, using these Ravens can really push back an armor column. I usually don't get a whole lot of kills with them, but it just pegs damage consistently and at a quick rate. And it's actually really good against other Maxes, because explosive damage is usually what's going to take out Maxes the quickest, unless they're set up to be against it, which normally is the case. And this is really good against them. And I love the fire rate on these things. And look how fast it reloads. Watch this. Boom. No need to even bring the shield up while you're reloading like I do with the scatter cannons. This is just pure firepower. Not that good against infantry though. I'm gonna let you know that right now. If infantry is bouncing around, this thing can become very difficult to use against them. That felt like sniper fire. Oh, look at... I don't know if I want to keep that blue shield up. That's like... Look at me! You're in the nighttime, man. It just makes you glow. And I want y'all to pay attention. Look at every single rocket, every single glowing light you see on this front line. Everything is coming from another player. Here's another Max. This is where we're going to shine. Look at that. Oh. This is really great against other Maxes. But my point was, look, it's just everything you see here is coming from a player that there's no evolution, there's no scripted events. This is just pure player-driven combat that just is unrivaled, man. It's what keeps me coming back to PlanetSide 2. Their infantry kill. And we're pushing their armor back. Look at this. See if we can't take out this mosquito. What? Not even hit markers on this guy. This guy might be bugged. I haven't seen this before. An indestructible ESF that's just drawing way too much fire. That's got to be a bug. Not sure what's going on, but we're not going to get too distracted with it. Let's continue to take out these turrets, push back their armor, and then once we get inside, I'm going to be inclined to switch to my scatter cannons. I've got another Sunday here. Oops. Sorry, buddy. Don't step in front of the max. It's like a universal rule. And here, look at this guy. Look at this guy. How he's bouncing back and forth. The splash damage of the Ravens isn't that great. So that's the weakness with these things. Going against infantry, you got to make sure you get direct hits, which can be difficult when you're up close. So we're doing a good job of pushing their armor back, but I need ammo. Let's see if we can't get one of these engineers to cooperate. Again, like I said before, man, engineers are a Max's best friend. Find a happy marriage. Make friends with an engineer on the front line. And your experience in the Max will just be that much better. Look at this guy. I'm not sure if it's a bug or if this guy's actually hacking. I haven't seen problems with hacking much since I came back to PlanetSide 2, so that's an interesting little problem right there because it's drawing fire. So, there we go. Here's an engineer. And someone made a very helpful tip on the last video saying maybe it's not a good idea to try and get these guys' attention over proximity chat, like trying to actually talk through proximity, because some people turn that off. You get trolls every now and then at the work pit that sit there and play music. And some people just plain old turn proximity chat off. So using the the chat menu, hitting V, pulling up the menu is sometimes the best option. Because they'll always see that. We're making some outstanding progress here. Push back just about all their armor, and it's going to be an infantry fight from here. Look at this little asshole. I'm convinced he's doing it on purpose at this point. Got that Sunday out of the way. Doesn't seem to be another one. What the Sunderers serve, like when you see them, is a lot of times they're just spawn points. Another infantry kill. We're just seeing if they have any more armor dug in here. And we're just making sure that they don't pull more out. Hey, buddy! Hold still. I got a present for you. Hey, look, they got a harasser over there. Looks like it's abandoned. But we'll try and take it out from here. Get a better angle on it. Those harassers can do some serious damage. They nerf, quote unquote, nerf them, but I was playing with one the other day and I was doing really well with it. They're just really fast vehicles that can put out serious firepower. Although they're not really that efficient inside of a base. I think a harasser's best place to be is just kind of rotating around a base, popping that armor, creating engagements and distractions. Having a difficult time hitting some of this infantry. Boom! Not with that one. Don't step in front of the Max, gentlemen. Look at this. Now, something to take note of. Look at it. He's like, nope! I have made a mistake. I would not like to fight you. Oh, there he is. He's still doing well. Finally got that kill. We might need to head back to our Sunday if they pull it up. Switch to our scatter maxes. Or our scatter cannons. I call it the scatter max. It's an affectionate name. Now, something to take note of. You can't capture points. Shut up. Knock it off. You can't capture points as the max. It's one of its weaknesses. It's good at pushing the front line, but it can't cap objectives. And I think that's fair. Because in the right hands, as you might or might not be able to see from my gameplay, the Max can do some serious damage, and being able to cap objectives on top of that might just have been a little bit too much. Now, a comment I get a little bit every now and then is that I use the max too much, that it's overpowered, and I'm kind of taking advantage. And I don't think that's the case, guys. Once you put the significant amount of hours and certs into the max that is required for it to be truly effective, it's almost as if you have an obligation to pull that sucker out on the front line, because it's going to be what is the most effective. It is a very versatile machine that is really one of the NC's biggest advantages. And that's not to say that the other maxes and the other factions aren't good. They are very good in their own rights, but the NC max is something to be feared in just about every capacity. And it does take a lot of certs for you to get it there. So that is why I continue to use it. Especially playing on my own, playing in this way, just kind of talking to you guys, playing the game, trying to make an impact in some of these larger fights. This is the best tool for the job. You can't blame me for using it. Looks like that guy's just going to camp the shield, and that's fine. We can bounce around some of these other places. Putting a hurting on the infantry, trying to push them back into their spawn. And then it's all she wrote from there, guys. You surround the place with armor. Ooh, it's pegging me. Oh, okay, come on, let's play. Let's play, sir. Oh, gotcha. Oh, look at this little skinny asshole. Hold still. Oh, shit. He's got a friend. I like this guy, dude. Hey, go away. We're playing. I like you. I saw you there. Oh, shit. Oh, no. They're getting reinforcements from armor from somewhere. That was funny. I like that infiltrator. He was going to play peekaboo as long as he could. Alright, they're getting reinforcements from armor from, looks like a previous base. That's a problem. They've taken out our Sunderer. That's going to start choking off reinforcements. So I'm going to switch to an engineer here. And I'm going to try and get a Sunday on the front line where people can spawn. Otherwise, that armor's just going to roll right through the base. Hopefully we still have some armor hanging around to meet them and hold them off until I get my Sunderer there. And this is kind of the challenge in playing on your own, not really working with a squad or anything, which is not my intent right now. You've certainly seen gameplay where I've worked with, you know, entire platoons and done a very good job of coordinating efforts, but right now I'm just trying to play on my own as a casual player, and there are just certain things that you can do to help out. This is one of them. And damn, we're getting hammered already. Got hit again. Man, almost halfway through our Sunday, and we haven't even gotten past the last base. Their armor is rolling just right through. This is just a great comeback by the Vanu. It's most likely an outfit-coordinated effort, which is sometimes what you'll see when you stir the bee's nest like this. When you go into a big fight and you make a huge push, it captures the attention, maybe, of one of the outfits that are currently online. And you'll notice the difference. Oh, man. We're getting hammered. You'll notice the difference in the fight when that coordinated outfit gets there. It's like, what the hell just happened? We were just winning. Why are we getting our asses kicked all of a sudden? Like I said, just one of the drawbacks to playing alone, but you know, you win some, you lose some. It's really hard to sit here and say why we got pushed back like we did. But we are going to try and reinforce some of our armor here on the front line. This guy doesn't even know I'm trying to help him out. And there's entirely too much armor for him to be effective anyway. We're going to push back, put a turret down, and see if we can't hold some of these guys off in some last-ditch effort to stop this just madness of an armor column coming our way. Again, great effort by the Vanu. I'm under no illusion that the NC always wins. And I apologize to some of the people that play the other factions if my... you got blown the fuck up! I apologize if my videos in some way make it seem like the NC is the best faction. It's certainly not. Like I said, each faction has their own advantages, disadvantages, reasons why you would want to play them versus another faction, or just different aspects that you may or may not like. And I think in a lot of my videos I show me winning. And it might be interesting to show it the other way around. It's not always the case. You know, you win some, you lose some. It all matters what you do in between, how you try and contribute to the effort, and really, honestly, how much fun you have in between. I gotta say, I really did enjoy blowing some faces up with the Ravens, and here we're using the Phoenix. This is a TV-guided rocket launcher that is specific to the NC, actually. It's a lot of fun. Doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but you can consistently peg a specific piece of armor, which I think is important if you need to single something out, let's say a Sunday or a tank that just blew you up and you want to get revenge. It's more likely that you'll push them back before you destroy them, unless you have a coordinated effort with this thing, but it's still a lot of fun. In any case, my goal with this video was just kind of show you guys that you can just jump right into PlanetSide 2. But I think I'm going to leave you guys off here. I'm pretty sure I know where this fight is going to go. Wish me luck anyway, guys. This is Sergeant Merrill. Out here.